Hey, I'm finally done making you wait. Sorry for the long wait tonight. Couldn't get on. As you may have noticed, I didn't get on at my usual scheduled time, but I'm here now. That's not gonna work. Do that. I'm gonna have a sip of my mystery drink here. Then we're gonna play a few hours of this video game that I found. Hey, Scott, something good today. Hell yeah, something good. Sethrai, yeah. So much suspense. I can take the pinned comment though. No. It doesn't need to be there anymore. Jeff B, just wanted to say hi before I go into work. Have a great night, everyone. You too, Jeff B. I feel asleep. I definitely did, JPA. But yeah, all kinds of suspense, Sethrai. Had a hot date, did you? Something like that. I'm gonna have some mystery cheese, too. Mystery bite of cheese. Then we're gonna grow the city some more. And let me try to say it more correctly. Eiyuden Chronicles. I think that's how you actually pronounce it. I tend to put the D everywhere except where it's supposed to go. Take that however you want. Yeah, favorite part of the day. Hell yeah. I share that sentiment. I always look forward to the streams, but had to delay it a little bit, but these things happen, so we are here now. We're gonna play this for a bit. Then I'm gonna go to sleep or something after, probably. Something like that. So yeah, here it is. We're gonna do some side quests here now. I can turn this up. This is super quiet on my end. Might you be CJ by any chance? Your night sucked. I'm sorry to hear that, JPA. I hope it's better now. Even if it's just a little. Last time I checked. Nice to meet you, dear. My name is Kamaya. Make quite the name of yourself around here. Could I ask excuse me. Could I ask you to help me with something myself? Oh, Sethrai, is this a normal RPG, or what's this game all about? Okay, so like the whole story with this game is the team that made Suikoden is responsible for this game. Originally, it was just gonna be Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, and it was just going to be the one game. But as they got developing it, they decided to have what they're calling this companion game, which is more like a Metroidvania, but there's like a town building aspect to it. But yeah, there's like level ups and stuff. I had a panic attack. Panic attacks are the worst. I don't know what it was, because like I did not get panic attacks when I was like younger, but like the older I got, I would start like actually getting anxious. I don't know what happened to me, but I mean that's life for you. This brooch might not look like much, but is made for me by my late husband. It saddens me greatly to see it broken like this. Well, I'm glad you decided to broach the topic. So, oh, I'm not great at fixing accessories, to be honest. Oh goodness, no, I'm well capable of fixing it myself, dear. I only ask that you gather up the materials I need. But yeah, it's, it has been confirmed that, I don't know what will carry over, but you know how, like, Suikoden, like, if you complete Suikoden 1, or even just beat Suikoden 1, or I think even just have any data, I forget if you have to actually beat it, but you can transfer it to Suikoden 2 and get, like, some bonuses, like some perks. This is gonna work similarly somehow, with 100 Heroes. But I keep saying this, but I'm enjoying this game, but not in the way I expected. Like, this is the most relaxing game I've played in recent memory. Like, it's just fun to kind of mess around the town, do, you know, go find some minerals and stuff. Go beat up a couple of, you know, gargoyle, you know, bats or something. Yeah, KJ, I definitely had a late start tonight, but I'm here now. I probably won't have a late exit, but I'll probably stop around the same time, but we'll see. My husband was a skilled craftsman, no disrespect here, but I would trust no hands with my own with it. I see. Sure, I can go get you what you need. You sure, dear? I'll need some particularly precious metals for I probably already have them. This game's good like that, where it makes for funny dialogue sometimes. But if you, like, preemptively collect some of the materials, you can just do the quests immediately. I suspect it would take you a while to mine everything necessary. Please take your time. I shall await your return. Oh, that was so fast. It took forever. I got everything you asked for, Kamaya. Oh my, that was quick. Thank you. Here I have a stamp. Okay, that time it made sense. I was quick. I didn't go anywhere. Looks like I can't put this off any longer then. Time to get it to work. Oh, you never actually beat any of the Suikodens. Okay. Yeah, Suikoden's great. I love Suikoden 2 in particular is like one of my all-time favorites. I was perving a dish. A 10 out of 10 dish. Oh, been homesick all day. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, feeling the chill vibes from it. Cool. Well, I hope the stream, me being not too far from your hometown, can help bring you some comfort anyways. Looks like I can't put this off any longer then. Excuse me. Time to... Oh my god. Time to get to work. Are you really going to try to fix it all by yourself? But of course. It's all I have left of my... Oh my god. I'm all choked up. But of course, this is all I have left of my husband now. He poured his heart and soul into making it. In fixing it myself, I can feel close to him again. What a waste it would be to let someone else do it. I see. Hey there, Retro Humpty Dumpty Doo. Welcome to the chat. What's going on? Ian Lee, Lard Edition. Welcome. Thank you for the lard from your edition. I appreciate it. Lots of lard to go around. If we got another stamp, you get experience when you get stamps and all that. So pretty much after any given... like, excuse me, side quest you do, you'll get a stamp, and if you get 10 rows of stamps, or if you get a row of 10 stamps rather, you can go to Hogan, who's like this lizard dude, and we're his hero, and I'm not just saying that, they said that at the start of the game. So now the next game is officially, unofficially called Hogan's 100 Heroes. What other quests may we have here? Oh, all kinds of quests. Legendary Trap. Gotta go back to the... Okay, we don't need to do that. Just go speak to Renee. Oh, we gotta go talk to Hogan anyway. Speak with the aide in town office. So, Rune Quarter. 2nd Street. So head to 2nd Street. That's where all the action is. Hulk Hogan? No problem. Hell yeah. Oh? Okay. That's the stuff. Bartender. Another honey brew. Honey brew. Yeah, Sethurai. This is on pretty much every modern console, like PS4, 5, Xbox, Switch, PC. 15 American dollars. Very accessible game. Wow. Desert and honey brew at the same time? Really? You rot your teeth, I have a sinking suspicion that, like, because of YouTube's algorithms, YouTube knows that people would, certain people would like this game, but people that don't know about it are like, what the hell is that? Like an anime? So that's my job, to be like, here's this sweet-ass game. What of it? That spicy stuff will burn your taste buds clean off, mate. That's why you ain't got no taste. But the sequel to this will be out in 2023 sometime. Yeah, this is a good one to sink your teeth into, because, Here, think of this as a palate cleanser. Oh yeah, strawberries. What? Get off my food! But yeah, relatively inexpensive, and... I mean, I trust the Suikoden team. Like, even after, like, Mighty Number 9 crashed and burned, and... I mean, I like Shenmue 3, but... I have all the faith in the world with this team. And so far, they're delivering, so... Yeah, exactly. You can only beat Red Dead 2 so many times. Yeah, eventually you need to, do something a little different. So you can forget the game a bit again, and then go back to it and be like, oh, I forgot about this. Oh wait, don't bring that spicy crap anywhere near me. He doesn't like spicy food, he doesn't like being cold. What's with this marsupial? It's yours now. Shoving strawberries in her mouth. Ah! You have ruined my dinner. Bit of fruit won't kill you, will it, meathead? Shut it, Guru. Hey, Alex Snow, yeah, a horse in a trench coat? A kangaroo in a trench coat. Is it from Newfoundland? It is a joke there. Yeah, I saw that the other day, Alex. I caught his inscription stream. At least like the tail end of it. Did no one ever teach you not to play with your food? I mean, anytime I see him go live, it's like, come on, get the fire back. You can still make that Final Fantasy 13-2 video and we'll love you for it. Oh, Spoonie was streaming like a card game called Inscription. It's actually a pretty cool card game. I watched a whole Let's Play of it. But yeah, it's like a turn-based card game kind of thing. I don't think you'd want to call it like an RPG, but you know, it's card battling. Didn't know those other two games were the Suikoden team. Oh, but Suikoden is legendary. I trust them too. Yeah, as far as I know, it's the OG Suikoden team. Like, they have since left Konami. I'm pretty sure it's the whole team. I don't know if the... I'm inclined to think the musician's different, because from what I understand, the lady that made the music for Suikoden 1 and 2 basically just made the music for those games and then just retired to be a mom. I was actually thinking about playing Inscription for a bit, but then it sort of passed. Oh, great, look. You made Sarita angry. It's a bit of a trip, that Inscription game. Oh, nice one. Go tell Mom, why don't you? For the love of... Something the matter, Isha? You're not touched your dinner. You like Red Hot Tom Young Kung, don't you? How'd you know he was my crush? Oh dear, did I make it wrong? Heavens no, not at all. My apologies, Sarita, it's delicious. Are you sure? You look like you could use a good rest pet. Don't overdo it, you hear. But I like to overdo it. What's going on, Juan Sebastian? Thank you for the love, spreading the love around. Hope you're doing alright, Juan. Thank you, Sarita. What's wrong, Isha? Your food's going cold. I'm a horrible person. You're very rapacious, I'll say that much. Huh? I was generally relieved to learn that Snowwolf hadn't eaten my father. Why is that horrible? I mean, because he still ate somebody, so you shouldn't feel good about that, I guess. I'm sure that adventurer had a family too. I get your point. If I hadn't been setting across the barrows, that poor soul may have lived to see them again. But you're doing it for the town, right? For everyone. Yeah, I'm streaming from the PS4 tonight. I want to get the Platinum Trophy in this game, so... Because I don't have it in me to not get it. I don't think it's going to be that bad, because... Last time I checked, it was around 7. Yeah, 7 point... Yeah, now it's 9%. Close to 10%. So I don't think it'll be a... Might take a minute, but I don't think it's going to be a particularly difficult one to get. Oh, Speedy's pretty much just sleeping right in the center of the bed. Hogging all of the bed. Where am I going to sleep? But you're doing it for the town, right? For everyone. Doubt that information will mean much to that adventurer's family. I hadn't given this enough thought. Now I must live with the consequences. Oh, so you can just connect your PS4 account to your YouTube account and stream? You can? That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm using XSplit Broadcaster, and I have a capture card. But if you want, you can just... Like, if you just hit the share button, you can just go to, like, broadcast gameplay, and... It's pretty simple. Like, if you have a... So long as you have an internet connection, it's pretty simple to stream on the PS4 if you want. Like, if you just want to stream. But I like having, you know... my face cam and all that, so I run it through the computer. One or two dead bodies is nothing to freak out over, mate. It's part of life. Guru? Look, adventuring's a risky game, right? That fella probably would have ended up eaten by something somewhere at some point. I mean, probably. All these Outlanders you've got here. The one thing they've got in common is they're willing to risk their lives. All of them. Myself and this tasteless whelp included. But yeah, I used to use OBS, but I found it was like really glitchy when I used it. And then once I switched to XSplit, the streams worked a bit better. Now I just like... XSplit has like a license. OBS is free. XSplit, I pay for it. But if I ever have any issues with XSplit, they have a chat support. So if I'm like losing my mind over something happening with the streams, I can just chat at somebody. And that alone is worth the subscription to me. Because that's what I hated about OBS. Like, free, but if you had any issues with it, good luck finding any help about it. XSplit's chat support has always been super helpful to me. When you put your life on the line, you can't go around blaming everyone else when you get hurt. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that when Spoony, I didn't read your full comment, but I know when Oreo died, it really fucked him up. But then he found his new dog Thaco, and he seems to be a bit better, but finally got over it, yeah. Got severe, oh, bronchitis, and, oh my god, broke ribs coughing, that's insanity. That poor bastard is, like, so sick. And he has been for a while, it seems like. Yeah, apparently he can do that. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but, like, good lord. Alex, do you have, like, sore insides and you don't know why? Maybe you have. Maybe you've been walking around with a messed up rib. It happens. I hurt my rib wrestling. I didn't get it diagnosed for the longest time. It sucks. I didn't do it coughing, though, so he's got me beat. But I'd like to stream sometime, but no idea which setup I should use. If you ever want to just, like, pick my brain about streaming stuff, Sephirai, just hit me up on Discord sometime, and I'll tell you everything that I know. I could get you started for sure. Like, answer any questions you'd have. Gonna be lurking while I get effed over by rigged gotcha RNG. Let's go. Wasted money. What was it you were playing again, Scott? Doing the rigged. But yeah, you're lurking, so you enjoy rigged gotcha RNG. Best of luck. OBS is all about reading forums. Yeah, to fix problems. Yeah, that's cool about XSplit. So you attach a capture card to your TV and run it through your PC. Yeah, like it has a... Like I put an HDMI port, or an HDMI cable, rather, into the capture card on one end, and then get a second one to go into the computer, and it's relatively easy to set up. It's just whether you want to invest in a capture card or not, or if you're just happy streaming straight from the system. Lots of flexibility with it. Got to carry that weight for yourself and those you care about. Yeah, the old tree stump. Still got the old tree stump. That's what I'm using to read my chat. The tree stump computer. Oh, you're Camel. Okay, I saw you. I saw you there, so alright, cool. Perfect. But yeah, if you ever get the streaming bug, just let me know, and I'll... When I have a spare minute, I'll get back to you and try to explain any questions you have. Be more than happy to. What I'm saying is, if someone dumb enough to live by the sword just so happens to die by it, that ain't your problem. You're doing fine. Wrong place at the wrong time, that's all. Laugh it off. Yeah, I'd invest, yeah. Would love to have this as a hobby. I mean, I'm clearly biased, but, you know, it's a great hobby. Don't lose sleep over it, kid. What I didn't expect about the whole content creation thing, though, was, like, all the back-end work. Like, especially when I did Let's Plays, it's like I had to teach myself how to edit and stuff like that. I mean, YouTube's great for that, at least. It's like, how to do this thing. And, you know, usually after a couple of videos, you can find what you're looking for. Did you set your tree stump on fire, JPA? Got sick Jan 2020. Oh. Not sure if it was COVID, but very bad bronchitis. Coughing ever since, but after Omicron, my bronchitis came back. Oh. Good lord. A few days ago, I was on the floor coughing my brain out. Well, it's something to bear in mind, like, if, you know, if you think your ribs are messed up, get it checked out, because apparently it's possible. Tired owning junk. Yeah, I get that. Like, I tend to hoard old whatever. But, like, well, I had no choice with my phone. My phone stopped working, so I got a new one. But I also got a new tablet. I didn't really need one, I'm just like, I want one. You can get one. But now I might actually be able to stream off of it. I might do that some night. Try to stream off my tablet. Some mobile game just to see if it works. Here, words to live by if I ever heard them. Never would have guessed you had it in you, Guru. Ah, the bourgeois and the bouncer. What do you two want? Now, no need for name calling. Got a sec. Sorry for barging in, but time isn't on our side here. What is this in relation to? Shopkeepers. The shopkeepers on Outlander Lane have been at me to deal with these lens bandits. Completely forgot about that. What's the current situation? Editing is kind of a pain. Hiring someone from Fiverr to do the video. Oh yeah, good idea. We're shooting this weekend, but probably not a good long-term strategy for daily videos. I should actually consider doing that every so often. Just be like, what the hell? Just, you know, I know it's Fiverr, but it's like, oh, I'll just pay this guy like 20 bucks sometime and see what kind of job they do. Couldn't hurt. Because I really hate it. I really hate to edit. I don't mind editing short videos, but like if I'm anything a little more complicated than that. Although I'll get in moods where I try to get fancy with like effects and stuff, but I get any roadblock with that and it completely discourages me. Last time I was sick was October 2019. I was coughing for like 10 days. Also, almost suspect it was an early COVID case. Despite what people are saying, that had to have been a thing, because like it was sort of making the rounds then. Like, I think it was back around... I think it might have even been October that I even first heard about it. So I don't know, maybe it did. Hard to say. You never know. Laura was kind enough to clear the wreckage at the entrance of the Barrows, so thankfully mining has resumed. Unfortunately, the bandits came back too. They're attacking anyone they see in or around the Barrows, adventurers and townsfolk alike. Seems like they've grown in number too. Pretty efficient operations for bandits, if you ask me. Maybe it was bronchitis. Did you break any ribs? Just them all. And my femur, too. I don't think I need to tell the acting mayor herself that this is fairly suspicious. Begs the question, are these lens bandits really the same run-of-the-mill ruffians we're used to? I'm wondering that, too. It is worth consideration, certainly. Guru is speechless. Which is why I was discussing the matter with our friendly town sentinel here. Unfortunately, I can't desert my post to take care of them myself. So we're at an impasse. The shopkeepers pay a hefty tax to sell their wares. It's gonna be hard to keep them coughing it up if they don't feel safe. Prefer if it didn't come to that, so I'll be frank. No, you're Gokto. Frank's someone else. If we have to deal with this, we have to deal with it quick. Fair point, well made. Should not have allowed the situation to escalate as it has. I extend my deepest apologies to all of you. However, the mercenaries and adventurers who could help with this have already been assigned to guard duties around town. I'm afraid I know not what more I could do. Yeah, that's true too, yeah. You can, hire someone for a bit and then just kind of, adapt as much of their style as you can figure out. Yeah, I find it takes some of the sting out of... Yeah. Out of using someone else's format process. Yeah, if you pay them, yeah. I would say. Here we go again. CJ, why would you offer to do this for me? Well, it's not just for you. I'm starting to like it here after all. CJ. Well, then that's decided, I take it. I'll see to it that you get a stamp for your hard work, CJ. Ooh, 1 stamp. Do whatever you need to do those... Do whatever you need to do to get those bandits out of our hair. I'm having a real struggle tonight, I apologize. And what will you do? Can't let my treasure hunting partner get hurt, can I? I'll tag along. You will? However, my services don't come cheap. 2 stamps. Mercs risk their lives for coin, not stamps. Isn't that right, Miss Acting Mayor? Of course. As long as we're collecting tax from adventurers, we cannot demand their goodwill if we haven't earned it. In addition to my cooperation, I shall return your 60% tax rate to the standard 30%. Oh, you're so kind. Nice try, Mayor, but I think our lives are worth a little more than that, don't you? 0. Tax-free sounds about right. The Explorer tax is a flat rate placed on all artifacts recovered from the mine. It cannot go low. No, it can't. You're being awfully corporate right now. No, it's impossible. There's no way the tax can go... Yeah, okay. How about just no tax? How about I kill you, and then there's no more tax? How about that? As for my personal compensation, I'll forfeit 1/3 of my share, after 30% has been deducted for tax, of course. Hey, Flames Thread, what's happening? Hey, Arvin, everyone. Just dropping in after viewing some true crime and hockey. In that order? Who's playing? Carl, I discovered Harv's channel. I was rewatching Spoon. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Rewatching Spoonie's review on FF8. The next suggested with Harv's live streaming of FF7. Why not, I say. Yeah, and you're still here, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That first Final Fantasy VII stream I did was crazy. YouTube was just like, I have an idea. How about we just show everybody this guy who's been streaming for a week? How about you just have 60 concurrent viewers, like, immediately? How about that? Like, okay, YouTube, sure. What does that even mean? Half of what remains after the Explorer tax has been deducted is yours. But no, glad you still dig the streams after all this time. That's such a huge compliment. I can't do anything about the 30% Explorer tax, but I can give up on my third of the share. Send you a message on Discord. Sounds good, Seth Rai. Yeah, so we're in each other's chat histories. If you ever wanted to try me editing a video or two, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, sure. We'll be free. I like breaking my days up with a variety of different things. Yeah, like if I'm ever doing something where I'm like, I need to edit, I'll let you know. Just as if I hadn't taxed you all. Fair trade, wouldn't you say? That doesn't sound right. No, it does not. Are you sure about that, Isha? Do not need money. This is the least I can do to thank you both. I know a good deal when I see one. Done. See that, CJ? That's how you negotiate. 1.5 stamps. I saw it all right. You really don't care about anything but coin, do you? Thank you, both of you. You got them both to risk their lives. How rapacious? Brilliant acting, Mayor. Rather rapacious indeed. Rather brilliant indeed. Hey, Harv, weren't you born in Calgary, Ontario, Canada? Yes, that's correct, JP. Calgary, Ontario, Canada, in Saskatchewan County. Up in the Yukon. Alright, let's go get those lens bandits. You know where they're hiding, do you? No idea. Yes, first we should determine from where they are coming. Perhaps it'd be a good idea to ask around the town. Maybe someone can tell us something useful. Nah, probably not. Alright. Anyway, I was trying to do more quests, go up 2nd Street, then hang down by Rune Quarter, collect some missions. Talk to Hogan at least, there's Philippe. Hey, little lady. Thank you kindly for your services before. That sounds dirty. Always good to be useful, I suppose. I've been thinking it might be time to up my game, if you catch my drift. So I have a favor to ask. I'm not helping you with your axe again, Philippe. Nothing like that, little lady. Heard a story about a real special trap laid down by a legendary hunter up in the Snow Peak. I'd like you to go fetch it for me. Pretty sure I can make high-grade gear by taking a look at it. Oh, sure, I can do that. Hey, CJ. Yes? Thanks to you, my shop's been doing great. So great, we're gonna need a new warehouse soon. Need to start preparing to build it. Do you mind gathering up the materials I need? Not at all, leave it to me. Good thing we have them already. Here you go, should be everything. Thanks, don't forget your stamp. I won't. It's the whole point of doing this. Stamp get. Yeah, cutscene. He's just hammering his hand with the hammer. Kick your leg out from under your leg. Construction of the pawn shop is complete. 1,500 Bakwa received. And experience. And a level. I think that's that's a level for me. I was gonna say, I think that's a level for the town, but I gained stats. There's Hogan. What to do? Need some help, Hogan? Yes, my hero. I certainly do. Having a hard time keeping up with all the customers coming in and out lately. My poor weight scale's overworked. Gonna need a much bigger one, I reckon. Is there? A Calgary, BC? I shouldn't be surprised. It's kind of how there's like a London, Ontario and a Paris, Ontario. It's not, not that those are Canadian places, but... Well, London, Ontario and Paris, Ontario is, but you know what I'm getting at. Oh yeah, music's good. It's super peaceful. I bought some old cheese. Oh, with that, that sharp cheese taste. Yeah, Ontario, California. There's a lot of stuff like that around. Large scale. Wouldn't they have one in the quarry? I believe they do. They need to weigh all the ore that gets dug up after all. There's a Surrey, BC and a Surrey, England. Okay. Yeah, and they've been mixed up for sure. I know there's like other ones. This is not coming to me right now. But yeah, there's plenty of them. CJ, can I trouble you to go get it for me? No trouble at all. You go to the quarry, go to... Oh yeah. And go to... I think back to the forest. No, we got the lumber. Ah, Miss Isha. I have something I wish to discuss with you. It's my taxes. Something to discuss with me? I'd like to examine some of your You're very forward, George. Preferably items that have been worn off them. What? What's the matter with you, George, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh goodness, please don't misunderstand. I've heard that Isha can use magic without the assistance of a rune lens. Well, yes. That is true. No, I didn't know there's a Los Angeles, Texas. Curious if perhaps your clothes would have any... Isn't there a New Brunswick, New Hampshire? I think so. Curious if perhaps your clothes would have any hints as to how you came to possess your power. It seems this town has no shortage of mysteries. I shall like to unravel as many as I can. If we could come to some kind of arrangement, I'm sure I could improve the services I offer to townsfolk. Surely that would please the acting mayor, yes? Well, when you put it that way. You should. It's been a minute since I was on the up and up of my American geography. I actually, kind of understood it for a bit, because I used to work at, I used to work at a call center booking hotels. And, part of the training is okay, here's a map of the states. What are all the states and the capitals? But, I've forgotten a lot of it now. Just, you don't use it, you lose it. For the good of the town. What I'm currently wearing is quite new. I mean, some of it I knew because of, wrestlers. Because they'd be like, where's this wrestler from? Okay. This is why I know this city. Stuff like that. What I am currently wearing is quite new. I suspect it would be of no use. I'll fetch something suitable for my assistant. Your American geometry? That's right. Is that what I said? Probably. In the town office, then? Let's get a move on. Speak with the aide at the office. Speaking of aide, I'm gonna aid more of this cheese. My mystery cheese. Alright, let's actually go in some dungeons and stuff. Poke around. BRB, you gotta make a late store run. No worries, Ian Lee. We'll be here. Oh, was that the aide? No, you've gotta be the aide. You're Isha's assistant, right? Why don't you ask Isha? I need the clothes I left you through this morning. Miss Mayor, I'm terribly sorry. I've been run off my feet this morning and haven't gotten to the laundry yet. That is to say... Is this them? Sniff, sniff. They smell... okay, I think. So terribly sorry, I'll wash them right away. No need. I believe unwashed may be preferable in this case. Are you sure about this? Let's get back to the forge before I change my mind. Back to the forge. Destroy your own house? to the forge. George of the Forge. Forge of the Jungle. I'm still plugging along, doing my thing. Here, we brought some of Isha's clothes, just like you asked. Don't let me catch you sniffing it or anything. CJ, hope they prove useful for your research. If you learn anything interesting, please let me know. Understood, you have my thanks. Nice meeting. I shall leave no seam unstudied. Very good. They say a hotline, but like, is there a cold line? I don't know how to feel about this. Oh goodness, I didn't mean. Stamp, you need a stamp, do you not? Here. And here. Damn it! I did it again. Another level. Lens Forge has new stock. Levels for everybody. Oh, it's like other party members leveling up. High speed. You're just gonna walk over me? Okay, buddy. Alright, dude. But yeah, hasn't work been fun during COVID? Hasn't it been fun? I've had so much fun. Say, you haven't seen any bandits causing trouble around here, have you? Okay. You haven't seen any bandits causing trouble around here, have you? Take my wife, please. Seen him. I was attacked by him. I was. Just a few days ago. Tell me everything. Been hired as an escort to take to the armorer. Take the armorer to the next town over. Oh, really? Had someone in the crisis line hang up on you before? Were you fucking with them? Was it warranted, or were they being a dick? I've been hired as an escort to take the... I think I read that already. Said they wouldn't kill us if we gave him lenses. I threw the armorer's luggage... oh my god. I threw the armorer's luggage at their feet and ran for my life. Armorer lodged a complaint with Gokto. Got an earful for it. Didn't get paid either. Some escort you are. Why didn't you just fight back? Oh, you're gonna get mad at me too? I was scared, wasn't I? Well equipped for bandits they were. Don't know where they swiped it from, but they had some really shiny gear. This whole hunk of junk sword wouldn't have put a dent in armor like that. Oh yeah, okay. A little bit of both. I don't think that got you. Knew how to handle your situation. This old hunk of junk sword wouldn't have put a dent in armor like that. I'm just gonna pass by. We have to go to the quarry. And there should be someone out here that needs a quest also in the outskirts. Angels in the outskirts. It's a cheetah, man. I guess you're a fox. Hey, you over there. Not now, lady. What's up? Can't you see I'm setting traps? What, are you gonna tell me it's a coward's way to catch prey? Think you care? You think I care about what you have to say? You don't know anything about the dangers involved. How hard do I have to work to get my physique to get people like you off my back, huh? Mister, have I got the perfect job for you? Should be a crisis line op. I should be a phone sex operator. Are you serious? That does sound tailor-made for me, alright. What I should try to do is get like a sweet work-from-home gig. That's what I need. One that's not stupid. Shall we then? You're going ahead. I'll follow. Got some noses to rub it in first. Haha. Insecure for a big guy, huh? You must be CJ. I heard tales of your trap. I love how we had this conversation and then a brand new conversation sprouts up. A fellow hunter. All good things, I hope. A little trap here and there, I suppose. Here and there? That must mean you deal in small game. Ever caught a hellhound? Fought plenty of hellhounds. Never trapped one, though. You get better meat by pummeling them anyway. It's not about the meat. It's about the glory. The glory of catching the big one. The big one, huh? Go on, then. Challenge accepted. Yeah, as he devours his cheese. It's tasty cheese. I've been really hungry today for some reason. I'm not sure why. I just, you know, have those days sometimes. Yeah, let's go to the quarry. Speedy might unplug my camera, so we'll see. He's digging. He's digging away. I don't know if you can hear that. Speedy likes to bury his food. But yeah, you can swap characters in and out. Like, each character has, like, their own button, so, like, Guru is triangle, Isha is circle, CJ is square. Did emergency work? Give me 1 second. At a friend's club restaurant banquet hall, fixed his huge LED walls. Oh, he was so happy that besides pay, he gave me a bottle of Macallan 12-year single malt. Oh, man. OMG, is it good. I've never heard of it, but I'm glad to hear it's tasty. Single malt. Quests. So one of them is in the... I gotta report to Robert. Snow Peak. Yeah, find large scale in the quarry. Oh, $100. Holy shit. Yeah, that would be tasty liquor. I'm usually too cheap to buy the good stuff, but... the good stuff usually doesn't have a lot of bite to it. I mean, like, it's not, like, doesn't have, like, a disgusting aftertaste or anything. I've never had, like, crazy, like... After I got sick of vodka, and couldn't really drink it anymore, I did try the Dan Aykroyd vodka, and I'm like, this tastes a lot better. But now that I've had it a few times, I'm like, oh, it's also poison. But I mean, like, I bet if I were to get, like, a premium rum, I'd probably go crazy with it. Now that I'm on the rum train. The rum wagon. Isn't there a thing that rum would be in that would make sense? That I could reference? But yeah, I tend to use CJ. Is it World Whiskey Day tomorrow? Robert Blue? Who'd Robert Blue? Who's he blueing? The trap is set. Yeah, and her with her pickaxe, she helps her scale areas. Speaking of which, we're still looking for scales. Can I? No. No, I can't. We do have more mobility now, though. So we'll probably find stuff that we hadn't previously. If I actually look around. Those last a little too long for my liking. Actually, can I dash through those? I'm not sure. I haven't tried yet. Oh my goodness. What about Rumpelstiltskin? That guy. Up and around. Oh my god, I am such a mess right now. Let's go back up here. I think tonight, like, I'll actually get sleep finally. Then I can stop complaining about it. Me and my no children complaining about sleep. Going on, Anthony Jordan? Cat. Maximum I can buy is Suntory Toka Japanese whiskey. Oh. It is great, but the Macallan is like 2 times better. Right, yeah, but like 2 times the price. Oh, we can probably guru up there. My message is coming through. That was the last message I've seen you post in a while, so I don't know if there's like an internet problem. Or maybe like I have it in Top Chat. Sometimes Top Chat filters things out for no reason. I don't know. Excuse me. Hey, can I... No, that's still a little high, I think. We can get there naturally, but... What's going on, J3? How you doing? Speaking of no sleep, my upstairs neighbor took a shower at 2:30 a.m. What? 3 a.m. and 3:15 a.m.? Your upstairs neighbor's shower is like super loud, I guess? Or the walls are thin, I guess I should say. Hey, the whip snap. Yeah, good evening or morning. Whatever you call it. Want to get at this. First, yeah, do it up. Would highly recommend. This is the kind of game I could use right about now, because, like, I have a tendency to try to torture myself with stuff that I'm playing. This is more just, you know, like a jovial romp. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Popcorn ceilings. Ah, so yeah. Loud. Okay, have friends think she's a prostitute. Well, maybe she is. Girl's gotta make a living somehow. I think I can get up here now. Hard to say. No. Yeah, break them shields into bits. Those door shields. Oh, I'll get all this stuff. Goodness. How did I know? Oh, treasure. Large scale. There it is. Let's make our way out of here then. And then go back to the Snow Mountain place. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. All congested. I actually turned the heat on my apartment and it like... You know when you like you don't use a heater for a while and it's got like that burnt dust smell? That's probably what I'm going through right now. Didn't catch anything. We'll be able to catch, something. Something here in a second. For some reason I was sure Eiyuden Chronicles an indie game. Oh, but it is actually Japanese. It's like kind of indie, but... Like, the Suikoden team is behind it, but, like, 505 Games is backing it. I guess they were more experienced than what you would consider like a typical indie company. They're still just kind of doing their own thing. The dungeons used for finding things? Yeah, basically. Like the dungeons, you gotta find minerals and lumber and stuff. That's what a lot of the side quests are. It's like, hey, I need some lumber. Then if you do, you get a stamp. Then we can meet Hogan to get rewards. You don't have to do the stamp stuff, but I'm gonna. One large scale, just for you. You're a lifesaver, CJ. I like to think I'm a jolly rancher more so than a lifesaver. Here, take a stamp for all your hard work. Oh, it actually has new stock. What's the other one I can do? Robert. Found the perfect candidate, Robert. A big, tall beast man. A beastman. Brilliant. Hey, Rusty29. Only gonna be here a minute. Well, thanks for popping in for a minute, if nothing else. So hi and bye. Have a good one. Hope you're well. A beastman. Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Rugged, rough, powerful, and wild. The script practically writes itself. Right, so I can get a stamp now then? But of course. But yeah, I'm definitely super hyped for the main... for 100 Heroes when it comes out. I'll probably play a couple of Suikoden games, like, in anticipation. Like, once an actual release date is hammered out. Matteo, what are you saying? I'm saying something in German. Are you talking about Heidi Klein? Who's bulimic? Who's bulimic? What? Is that what you're telling me? Get some choice meat. That's our got 10 stamps reward. Unlimited link attacks. All critical hits. The good stuff. Okay, so off to Snow Peak or whatever. Oh my god. That's what I get for turning the heat on. Oh, German song, Erica. I don't think that's Rammstein, so who sings that? Because if there's a Rammstein song I haven't heard, I have to go listen to it immediately. Like, I'm sure there's a couple I haven't, but I'm pretty well versed in the Rammstein. This way. I should probably upgrade my armor now, but we'll worry about it when we get back, I guess. Pick some broccoli. Ooh, we got broccoli times 2. That's a whole lot. We could also take a bath to increase our drop rate. Not gonna bother right yet, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that one. I hope you can get to sleep soon. Going to bed. Alright, so good night. Alright, Flamester, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. You check Ram's new album? By new album, do you mean the one that came out, like... a few years ago now? What, the Auschwitz one? They had a song about Auschwitz? That was the last album of theirs I listened to. And then, like Lindemann had a second album, like their side project, and I tend to conflate the newest Rammstein album with that album. Oh, another one? Oh, I have to get that. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, if there's a new Rammstein album out, what the hell am I doing? I'm gonna stop the stream, I'm gonna go buy it. No. But, like, I'll be listening to that in short order. I was actually just thinking, it's like, it's been a while since they've had a new album. So yeah, there we go. Sick. Have you listened to it yet, Alex? Oh, I'm pumped now. What am I doing? I need to teleport to the place. Oh, called Zeit. Like, just came out. Yeah. Atari DC, exactly. Harv loading up Napster as we speak. Okay, so, like, I'm not, like, completely out of the loop. Like, it's brand new. Like, the umbilical cord's still on it. Well, I'm glad I brought that up, because I don't know when I would have found out about that. Ascent, I guess. Oh, I love Rammstein's one of my favorite bands. I love them. Like, I've been listening to them since I was in high school. Then the Lindemann side album, which is the lead singer and someone from another well-known... I don't know them personally, but... like, the other person in Lindemann, where they do English lyrics. It's a real trip listening to what they're actually saying. Like, that's gotta be most Rammstein albums. What's the Lindemann line I'm looking for? I need a second to say it correctly. Feed my human Eiffel Tower. Give me golden shower. Skills and Pills, that's a great album. Lindemann, though. Their second album I thought was, like, okay. Oh, you just made my day. Because, you know, at this rate, you know, anytime they release an album, it's like, is this gonna be the last one? I'm getting old. And they're not getting any younger. Gobble that up. Oh, it's a concept album. Means time, okay. Oh. The translation's kind of necessary. There's a lot of meaning. Oh, I'm sure we got people translating it as we speak. Okay, I did. I didn't notice the sparkle. Combo breaker. I mean, I guess that's kind of appropriate then if it's a song about time. Arch Enemy finally allowed... Oh. Allowed out Canadian Alyssa to sing clean vocals is mind-blowing. She goes from growl to clean vocals. Is she really good at, Well, I guess that she must be. Like, you're just so used to her sounding growly that when she doesn't, it's like, oh my god. Where did that come from? I don't know if I can repeat that, JPA. Like, literally, I don't know if I can pronounce it. Oh, I could shoot any which way. Let's go back to the signpost. And work our way backwards. Oh, let's fight this boss again, because you can refight bosses in this. Which I kind of appreciate. Never mind. This one just doesn't come back. Oh yeah, you can refight monsters. This one's just like, nah. You know how you just said you can refight not this one. It's the only boss we haven't been able to refight yet. Why is this one different? Whoa. Oh my goodness. The congestion is real. Oh, is it? No, never mind. It's just one of those, like, gauntlet areas that's not bosses. Hey, David, yeah, late starter tonight, but I'm here for a bit. I'm doing that thing where I probably should have just went to bed, but I'm like, but I want to stream though. Come back. Why do these things have eyes? Well, most living creatures have eyes. It's not quite what I meant. Yeah, and Yukarote Chronicles. Yeah, Sethurai. Oh, ever get into Terraria? Okay, I just saw that one. So I don't know, like, why some of your messages don't seem to be coming through. Yeah, who needs sleep anyways? Sleep is overrated. J3, you know what's up. But Terraria, no. I've had a few people ask me to try it, but I don't know. I see it and it just doesn't really call me. So you're still quitting at your normal time? That's the plan. And I might be back tomorrow with a little more vigor. It's just been a fairly busy, you know, IRL past couple of weeks. I'm starting to feel it. But I generally don't let that stop me, so. I think you'd enjoy Terraria. But yeah, maybe not. I mean, I may very well. Excuse me. I just saw it and I'm like, is this 2D Minecraft? Because, like, I just can't. I've tried to get into Minecraft and I just can't. And I just look at it and see 2D Minecraft, so I'm like, I probably won't like this either. I mean, I've heard people say it's not like 1-to-1 like that, but any event. Welcome back, Ian Lee. Got some good snacks. But yeah, your Terraria message, that was the last one I had seen in a little bit anyway. Not since, yes, the dungeons are used for finding things. I might have just missed your comment, I don't know. Pretty much 2D Minecraft. Okay, but with story, bosses, and RPG elements. I mean, maybe I would. It's usually like pulling teeth getting me to play a new game that's not like something tied to an old game that I like. I'm not as prone to try new games these days. Unless it's like a long-standing series or something. Wolf. But yeah, part of it is I'm like kind of out of it, so there's that. I don't know. Oh, I'm dying. How about I stop dying? I have an idea. Don't die. There. Actually, try to protect myself. There we go. I'm also not using my special abilities at all, which isn't helping. White pelt. Silver ore, lapis lazuli, another silver ore. Only going to do this once, just to get out of my system. Alright, Ian Lee. Shooting out lard out of your eggplant. Now that's the eggplant I want. One that has lard in it. Coming out of it. Now that's an eggplant. I like how these enemies have like a... They're like, oh, we're gonna look mean at you. Posted a link in general. Okay, Alex, no, I'll do that. Oh, come. Is it here already? Terraria is great, but also very frustrating. Oh, good thing you can mod it to death, so that it's playable. Well, I mean, that's a good thing about... Well, I mean, I presume you're playing it on PC. Like, when I hear something being modded, I assume PC. Looking into... Oh, yeah, I forgot there was the new Valkyrie game, yeah. Forgot about that. And the Live Alive remake. I got an eye on that. I kind of forgot about it, though, to be honest, but I am interested in it. I was really close to playing Live Alive, like, a few years back. Like, to the point where it made it into a poll. Where I'm like, what game should I play? It didn't win, but... Basically, with Live Alive, I happened to watch a video that was, like... that spoiled the game for me. But the spoiler made me want to play it. Like, I love that twist. That's great. Oh, did we finally? With great lard comes great responsibility. Sorry, Harp, I know it's cheesy, but I couldn't help myself. It's all good, J3. I mean, you can't just be willy-nilly using lard without knowing its great power. I mean, you guys know firsthand the power of lard. So it's a good public service announcement. It's Ram's new album. Somebody already posted on you. That doesn't surprise me at all. It also wouldn't surprise me if it was taken down by the time I went to look at it. Yeah, curious if you or anyone else has any thoughts on those. Yeah, and they're coming out with a new, well, not a new Front Mission, but they're remaking Front Mission 1. And I think they're saying 2 will come out in the future. Whereas, like, I'm actually most interested in Front Mission 3. Because I keep talking about how I want to revisit, like, PlayStation 1 stuff. And Front Mission 3 is one of those games I want to play. It's a very nostalgic game to me. I'm pretty sure it'll beat my ass. It's super nostalgic. Yeah, new Valkyrie game, yeah, straight up. I can't remember if it was announced on the Direct or what, but I definitely saw it. But yeah, Star Ocean, after I played 2 and 3, I just didn't play any more of them for no reason in particular. BRB, gotta look this up. Yeah, sure thing, David. Do it up. What do you think about Front Mission Gun Hazard? That's a side-scroller one, right? I've never played it. I would play it. Yeah, like some time ago I played Valkyrie Profile 2, or like Silmeria, whatever it was called. I actually had a really frustrating time with it. Because, like, sometimes with games I'll have really good luck, but then other times I'll have, like, the stupidest luck of all time. Because, like, without spoiling Silmeria for anyone who hasn't played it or might want to play it or whatever, there's one thing that I do in every RPG ever, that I didn't do in that game. And wouldn't you know it, that's the game where it fucked me. It's like, I don't know how I do that to myself, but I do it. It's like, why the only game where it matters, I decide not to do the thing I always do? That I'm being secretive about. I probably shouldn't be secretive about it, because if you play it, I don't want it to happen to you. So if you don't want to hear what it is, like, I don't know, plug your ears for like 30 seconds, but... In Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmeria, like, normally in any given game, I will... Like, say you get, like in Final Fantasy VII, how you have, like, the power sources and mine sources and stuff. Those, for me, will just go in the main character. Because it's like, okay... You're always going to have the main character. Nothing to worry about. But this time around, I'm like, no. I'm going to put them all in this archer that I have. Bad idea. So if you play, put everything on the main character. Thank me later. Oh, I've got back logged up. Yeah. Front Mission 1 for PS1 was awesome. Yeah. I understand the nostalgia vibes to it. It has a, yeah, late 90s anime art and mech. It was funny to me, but I liked how in Front Mission 2, how there's like 2 campaigns in it. But the way the campaigns work is, if you do one campaign, it's because you said yes early on in the game. If you say no, it takes you on a completely other story tangent. So you could realistically play it twice and get, like one you're the good guys, one you're the bad guys kind of thing. Puzzles are hard too, like that's just a separate, you know, whatever. If I can't figure out the puzzles, that's, you know, whatever. I can't really be mad at the game for that. But I can be mad at myself for what I did. Did I not do... There we go. Found it. Yes, this is it. This is definitely the legendary trap I've heard about. I'll break this down and use what I learned to make a legendary fishing rod and a legendary pickaxe. Oh, I gotta get that pickaxe. Good luck with that. Don't leave without your stamp, little lady. Hey, we almost have the gold card almost filled up. Then we have a platinum card and a black card after it. Yeah, hammer your hand. I like that little cutscene way more than I should. Exquisite meat. I thought Gun Hazard was Front Mission 2. Oh, is it? Is there another Front Mission 2 that's a tactics game? I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I could just be wrong about it, because I haven't played either. Oh, I can't even... Okay. I need another heavy stone. I should probably trade for one. Heavy stone. For regular stone, yeah. Let's do one. Oh, yeah. Axe. Exactly. Oh, let's get the good fishing rod while we're here. Although I haven't been fishing as much as I thought I might. First time I played Mega Man in base. Yeah, the ROM file. Yeah, it was called Rockman 9. Valid point. And then you're playing it, it's like, why... And then Mega Man 9 gets released out here. It's like, this isn't Mega Man 9. Where's base? BP3 is a prequel. Well, Lemuria basically ends with you destroying the world and Lenneth becoming the new goddess. I'll have to rebuild. Right, yeah, that would have been, well, after... I mean, after 8 came out. But before the real 9 came out. It's still a little mind-boggling to me that well, it shouldn't be, because Capcom hates Mega Man for some reason, but... that they haven't released Mega Man in base in the States in a format that's not the screen-crunched GBA version. What's the other one? Ask around for the bandits. Stone slab in the Rune Barrows. Trap a hellhound. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, cheers to your Gatorade. Got a yellow one going on here. The vending machine in my apartment is fun with the Gatorade because you just get a random color. Like they just put a bunch of different colors in the same slot, so you never know. Today I got orange. There's also blue, red, and yellow in this vending machine. But yeah, it was the Gatorade kind of day today. Feeling it. Agreed. Mega Man and Base should have been included in one of the Legacy collections. It should have been at least included, like how, like Rockman Battle and Chase was included in the X collection. It could have just been like an unadvertised bonus. No purples? I don't think so. I haven't seen one yet anyways. I don't get the Gatorade there too often, but when I do. Normally when I'm not lazy, I'll drive to the Circle K and get a Polar Pop, which is like a 32-ounce, like big gulp thing. Well, not a big gulp, but like 32 ounces of pop for like $1. Normally I'll do that, but wasn't feeling it tonight. I'm like, I'll just get the Gatorade. I think Speedy's snoring. Yeah, game companies, yeah, just hate their properties in general. They see big games like Fortnite, yeah, or FIFA NFTs and just want to chase that money trend, yeah, instead of just chugging along with the products, yeah, actual gamers want. Oh yeah, so many game companies just try to be like, let's try to appeal to everybody but game. We got the gamers, let's appeal to everyone else. Okay. Square be like, let's sell Tomb Raider and buy NFTs. After everybody has rejected them. Now we can revisit this boss enemy. Get a load of this golem. Right, you can knock, that's one of Guru's things, too. He can knock rocks back. Observe. I always forget he can do that, though. Baseball, let's go. Knock your block off. I don't know if I should be surprised about that or not, Alex, though. You're a member of FF15 group on Facebook. Most of them are girls. Which one of the Final Fantasy 15 guys do the girls like the most? I would assume Gladio. Or Noctis. But I mean, Ignis can cook. There's new recipes. Get a load of this column. I'm glad you noticed my dad joke, David. For those that aren't aware, you don't need to be a dad to tell dad jokes. You really still can't break through. I just mistaken. Oh, I forgot. Oh, sure. You have earth powers. Reminds me of when Konami released Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, why though? Zombie survival and stealth franchise? Yeah, that'll go well. That was the one where the save files were like $10, weren't they? Like you got one for free, then it's like, well, if you want more, it's like $10. And they were mocked relentlessly for it. I am hoping that when this, 100 Heroes gets closer to release, that Konami will be like, to capitalize on this, let's make a very lazy Suikoden port collection of some variety. Although they'd be more likely to be like, hey, Sony, here's our game for your new thing. Your premium thing that you're doing. Right, yeah. Oh yeah, Konami just... Well, not Konami, but like once the Pachinko Machine CEO took over, he hated Kojima. It was like his life mission to shit on him. I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I heard that in PT, like part of the reason why it was scrubbed off the internet, because like Kojima was like low-key ripping on Konami in the game. But it's not like immediately obvious. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I wouldn't be surprised, though. I know that he was like, yeah, I'm making Metal Gear 5, and then he just kind of did that without telling them. So they might have just been pissed about that. I don't know. Is he making anything else? Like, I know, Death Stranding happened, but surely he's cooking something else. Konami's, yeah, about the gotchas now. Yeah, gambling in their gyms. I didn't know they had gyms. Yeah, CEO's like 90 and don't give a fuck. When do you think that Final Fantasy 16 is actually going to release? Next year? I heard that they're going to make an announcement soon. Well, I heard that they were going to make a Remake Part 2 announcement soon. But I'm inclined to think that 16 will come out before Remake 2 comes out. I'm optimistic this year, but like... I say optimistic, I kind of don't want it to come out yet. Until I'm ready. But I mean, I know where I might be able to wrangle a PS5 now, if I just need to go on the right day. But until I actually get some hard, fast dates for those, I'm not going to stress about it too much. Yeah, PT. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Seth Roy. Yeah, I saw a YouTube video that decoded everything. I might have saw that same video. People actually excited for 16? I mean, I am. Like, it's But I'll be more excited for it once, like, it gets a release date and stuff. Yeah, Konami, yeah. Speaking of gacha mechanics in 16, I'm very worried the game's gonna be full of NFTs, given Square's recent activity. I wanna say that someone working on it said that there wouldn't be NFTs, but I don't know. I could have just made that up, I'm not sure. There's not a lot of info about 16 right now. Prompto, Ignis, Nocto, Gladio. Yeah, Ignis is favorite for, yeah, cooking. For the new recipes. Just toast on bread. Buttered bread. A new recipe. I mean, I am intrigued in 16, though, because it's supposed to be an M-rated game. And mainline Final Fantasies generally don't do that, so they might do something spicy. So I'm intrigued. Like, Type O was also M-rated, but I still need to play that, actually. Oh yeah, I went to try to go in the Rune Barrows, and then... Maybe an Ancient Hexo in the Barrows. Useful info, yeah. I missed it, I'll have to try to teleport back. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't think it'll be, like, depressing that way. Well, like, we'll see, I guess. All I'm saying is if the game's gonna be M-rated, motherfuckers are gonna die. Not that people are necessarily safe in a Final Fantasy anyway. Yeah, Gladio was stuck on the patio. Yeah, not in the bedroom. That's right. Where he belongs. Well, I almost got all these materials here, so... Never hated an FF main title, but after 13 and 15, I just felt kind of indifferent. I get that. Hope it'll change my mind, yeah, as it gets closer to release. Yeah, totally. Like, I haven't had a Final Fantasy, like, truly wow me since, like, I don't know. I really like 12, but... And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm a Final Fantasy 13 apologist, but... Like, even 15, like, just... I've said a bunch of times, like, a lot of stuff in 15 annoyed the shit out of me, but, like... Game left an impression on me, and... I raged at it a lot, and stuff about it annoyed me, but then I wasn't playing it for a month or two, and I wanted to play it again. It's like... What kind of Stockholm Syndrome is this? What's wrong with me? If only it was fully realized. Yeah, 13.2 has a good soundtrack. Yeah. I think 13.2 soundtrack is underrated. Paradigm Shift, I love that song. There's other good songs in it, but that's like a standout one for me. Yeah, Harv's still salty about having to jump on the giant statue's boobs in 15. I'm only salty about it because I should have thought of that. Like, I mean, the answer is always jump on the boobs. Am I right, or...? Yeah, exactly, JPA. Was 15 rushed? That's... I'm laughing because the game took like 10 years to make. So no, but it was more like... It was kind of a couple games of sort of mishmash together. Like, they spent so long making Final Fantasy Versus 13 that they were like, shit, we haven't made 15 yet. Fuck it, we'll make this 15. Okay, Rune Barrows. I think I know exactly what you need for streamer. Yeah, Waka's shoulder piece. Yeah, the one that's like up, it's up like this and won't just put down and protect his shoulder. Fucking Waka. I mean, Waka's one of my main guys. In 15, but, or 10, I'm sorry. Not 15. If Waka's in 10, I'd never found him. Oh my god, I can't words now. Waka's in 15, I've never found him. No, 10's enjoyable, like 10. I actually just watched a video on 10, like, a couple days ago. And I don't remember if anyone pointed this out to me at the time, but if they did, it didn't register. But someone pointed out, was it Dang08, like that guy? Pointed out that when you fall through, was it the lake in the frozen area? Like you fall onto Sin's back, like, you know the city on Sin's head? That's what you're actually on. After falling in the lake. When you're going to, what, Beklemel or something? I forget the name of the place. Cool story, bro, but... Blitzball or Triple Triad? I have to go with Triple Triad. I like Blitzball, though. I'm more of a Triple Triad guy, though. Yeah, I don't know anything about its development. It was a mess, but, you know, they finally got it out, so... Well, in 15, if you don't have a car, yeah, you'll do a lot of Waka. Waka Waka, macaroni and cheese, Kodo, how are you? Like in Final Fantasy XIV... One second. In Final Fantasy XIV, they also have Triple Triad, but you can actually play it against humans. And there's like daily tournaments and stuff. Like multiple daily tournaments. I was actually pretty hooked on Triple Triad for a bit in 14. Like, I just had a blast playing Triple Triad with humans. Rune Barrows. Well, I don't think did I even go this way? I think I went the other way. I did finish my cheese. It's in my stomach now. Doing whatever food does in there. Doing well, all things considered. I hear you there, brother. Gotta keep on keeping on. Yeah, Triple Triad unless the Yeah, random rule is bullshit, and I don't like the plus rule when I'm playing against the computer. It's a different story if I'm playing it against a human, because then I don't feel like the human's cheating if they plus me. When the room borrows, why am I not finding... whatever I'm looking for? This isn't a terribly large area. Although maybe I can jump somewhere and I'm just not looking around properly. What's going on, Pensive Scarlet? Yeah. The girl with the bright red baboon butt shorts. Yeah, good old CJ. From Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Don't get plussed. Yeah, remain non-plussed. That's how I like to remain. Yeah, computer auto-calculates all potential plus rules, yeah, which humans generally don't, yeah. Except the real, you know, math geniuses. Which is generally not me. Like, maybe 2 days out of the year, my math brain will work properly. The rest of the time I'm like, what? 1 times 7 is 13, right? 9,000 times 0 is 3. No, now I'm in the quarry again. What am I not getting here? Like, did I not talk to him? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I'm supposed to mine, and I'm not. All she had to do was catch the damn train. in the world is her oyster? Yeah, those rare yeah, exactly. Those rare moments where you do math quickly and it's actually, yeah, actually correct. I don't understand it, because, like, on my dad's side, they're all, like, pretty good with math. For me, though, I blame it on bad math teachers from, like, grade 7 onward. I don't understand. Like, why is the stone slab not here? Never understood the love for Triple Triad. I think a lot of it's the music, but yeah. Okay, I'm just not in the right area. Not in the right Rune Barrows area. I understand now. Yes, Pensive Scarlet, the kangaroo's name is actually Guru. And if I remember correctly, I'm like, what's your name, Kang? Oh, it's Guru. Of course it's Guru. I thought 7 times 1 is 8. I know that my dinner, my cheese was 8. That much I'm certain of. Yeah, Triple Triad music immediately plays in my brain, yeah. The juice harp just starting up. That's not juice harp, but you know what I mean. You gotta go drain the main vein. Well, your sub pump? Sump pump, however you say that. Good luck, JPA. I'm rooting for you. Hope your Kegel muscles still work. Really love the plus rule. Pressing the computer and stealing their unique cards, the super basic trash, is so satisfying for me. I definitely get that. I get super frustrated when I don't notice a plus. Or I think I'm winning and the game's like, yeah, I'm taking all your cards now, actually, now. Because if you're not careful with your placement of, like, cards with an A ranking, you can get wrecked with the plus rule. Adventure begins. It does. Hopefully it never ends. Oh, excuse me, folks. Again, I'm just sitting here apologizing all night. I don't know why. Because I'm, like, completely zonked, and I can tell. So, like, I don't... I've been kind of zonked for 2 weeks now, so what's new? Yeah, can't go that way yet. I'm playing FF8, I'm always thinking, can't I just get... Yeah. Can't I just get more powerful killing monsters like a normal RPG? I guess not. If there's one thing Final Fantasy VIII is not, is a normal RPG. I'll give it that. I mean, I like 8 though, despite its, you know, its unorthodoxness. I mostly respect it because Square could have just... I've said this 100 times, but like... 1 second. What was I saying? How does the town rebuilding aspect of this game work? Do you do dungeons or acquire resources to rebuild the town, or... Yeah, basically. Like, if you see rocks kicking around, like, for the most part, we've been killing stuff, but if you see, like, a tree in the background, like, they shine a certain way, you can cut it down for lumber. Then you can, like, get minerals from stuff, too. Best way to power through the game is to run from battles, yeah, play cards over and over. Oh, cards are so broken. We have a Laguna card, let's get 100 hero items. What was it, Gilgamesh? You get like 10 Holy War, I forget now. Yeah, level 1 characters with endgame gear. Level 1 characters in disc 1 with the Lionheart. Forget what I was saying. I got totally distracted there. I guess I should find other signposts, because there's like another Rune Barrows area I haven't poked around in yet. I mean, I don't think I got the stone slab, did I? Stone slab, I assume, would be in a piece of rock that I'm trying to mine, but I don't know. Sethurai. How many games do you have in your to-do lists for streaming? Oh god. Dozens. PS1 alone, there's got 10. Easy. I can't think of them always, but like... Legend of Legaia is one. Front Mission, I want to play. Front Mission 3, Threads of Fate, Brave Fencer Musashi. Bunch of other stuff I'm forgetting at the moment. Lunar 1 and 2. Then there's stuff I kind of want to revisit, like Xenogears. Then there is the N64, where I want to do Cruisin' World. More than that, but that's, you know, one of them. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, Legends, David, thank you for reminding me. But yeah, plenty. Thinking about doing a Sunset Riders stream. I started doing like a Let's Play. Oh, is that where I actually get the stone slab? That mineral right there? What's my top next most? Oh. Games you're doing after this at FF7. Love to join all of them for PS1 RPGs. Yeah, cool to hang out and chat with a bunch of people that love the old school games. Hell yeah. Well, like after I get through... excuse me. When I get through this game, I want to get started on Chrono Trigger. And then I'm probably going to do a Chrono Trigger mod. Then after that, I want to actually play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I can actually beat it. But when I've done Final Fantasy VII, I want to do the New Threat mod again. After that is probably when I'm going to start working through PS1 stuff. Oh yeah, Harv, you like the Saga games other than Frontier? Oddly, not really. Like, Saga Frontier is kind of the be-all, end-all for me. That wasn't a slab, was it? No, it still wasn't. But if... excuse me. But if they do a re-release, or a remaster of Saga Frontier 2, I'll play it again. Because I did enjoy it for a bit, but then I got stuck years ago. And I watched gameplay of Saga 2 for Game Boy, and I liked it. But I tried playing Romancing Saga 3, didn't care for it for some reason, just didn't click. Unlimited Saga, I hate. Every so often I'll play a game, and I'll know immediately that I hate it. Like, I'll get a certain feeling. I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna play this, because I'm feeling this way. Unlimited Saga was one of those games. Yeah, Harv, not too... Yes, thank you, I am almost done. Am I poisoned? What's happening? I do have some healing, though. What's wrong with the syrup? Yeah, dipping into some N64, too. Well, I got the, like, the Switch Online N64 thingy. So I figured that would just logistically be the easiest way to play Ocarina of Time. Because it's a classic and I criminally underplayed it. Watched lots of people play it. I've never beaten it myself. My problem was the copy I got back in the day. Like, the save file didn't work. So I was pretty much at the point where I was, like, speedrunning the Great Deku Tree. But I'd never gotten to Jabu Jabu's belly. Before my files would delete or whatever. I have what I call the Zelda Curse, and it prevents me from beating Zelda games. I could watch people play Zelda, though, all day long. Like, I like watching them, but when I try to play them, it's always this massive struggle. Oh, come on. I have to hit the right button up. Oh. Or not. You know, pretty much know everything about Ocarina of Time from watching other people play. I wouldn't say I know just about everything, but I know way more about it than I should for a game I haven't really played much myself. Because, like, I haven't watched anyone play it recently, so my memory will be hazy. Hit the right button that time, albeit a little too late. There we go. Wish Canadian syrup. Yeah. Oh, Canadian maple syrup. It's grand old time at the Grand Old Opry. I gotta tell you. I'm gonna climb here, actually. Do the polls take place in your Discord, Twitter, or... when I do a poll, I post it on my community tab on YouTube. I don't generally use Twitter. Like, I posted a couple of streams to Twitter recently, but, like, I generally don't. I'm having an unusually difficult time finding this slab. Yeah, we were already here. What if I go more this way again? Personal top time and top 5 N64 games. Banjo-Kazooie, without a doubt. Mario Party 2, without question, those two. Like, Mario 64 has to be in the conversation. What else? Dare I say Cruisin' World? I really like that game. Let's go back to town for a minute. GoldenEye, yeah, GoldenEye's a good one. Perfect Dark, I also really like. I'm one of those rare few people that I think I actually like Perfect Dark more than GoldenEye. Just because of, like, all the multiplayer and stuff. Even though it was choppy. The frame rate sucked in Perfect Dark. But yeah, not taking anything away from GoldenEye. I need to beat it, though. I've never beaten GoldenEye. I got to the jungle and then I didn't beat it. I just wasn't really, like, into shooters then so much, but even I knew that GoldenEye was good. I just couldn't make it happen. Cruisin' USA. No, Seth, right. There is Cruisin' USA, which I've done a stream of. But there's also Cruisin' World. And there's also Cruisin' Exotica. Cruisin' World's my favorite one of the bunch. I thought Cruisin' World did what Cruisin' USA did, but just, like, better in every conceivable way. Then Cruisin' Exotica was kind of like... It was alright. It should have came out before Cruisin' World, though. You already cruised the world, now we're only cruising part of the world? That's dumb. Then there's I got a cruisin' game for the Wii, I think. And recently there was a cruisin' game released, like Cruisin' Blast or something, for Switch, I want to say. Yeah, no worries, Seth, right? It's all good. Cruisin' USA, like, most people have probably heard in passing if they're at all familiar with the N64. It's kind of one of the... It made the rounds. Okay, let's go back. I thought Perfect Dark was considered the better game. Pretty much anyone I spoke to about it... Oh, Smash Brothers for N64. Can't be forgetting that. But no, I would consider it the better game, but I find when I ask people, a lot of them prefer GoldenEye over Perfect Dark. Oh yeah, I used to play Need for Speed. Excuse me, what's going on, Ninja? Thank you for the lard. Ring of Time, Mario Party 3. Oh yeah, Diddy Kong Racing's also really good. Perfect Dark. Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is also really good. I love how JPA is just like, here's initials, and I'm like, I know all of these. People are like, MP3, I didn't know the N64 had music. Yeah, Mario Party 2, I love that game to death. I put a disgusting amount of hours into Mario Party 2. Like, me and my buddies, we used to play that, like, every weekend. And Smash Melee, in particular, because my buddy had a GameCube. And I didn't. Melee's my favorite of the Smash games. Grand Passage. Guess the people prefer GoldenEye because this is their first, yeah. Therefore groundbreaking causing obsession. Yeah. Perfect, yeah, I agree. Perfect Dark was an improvement, but not groundbreaking. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair statement. Yeah, Mario Party 3, Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, yeah. No, I know. I said those. I have a Diddy Kong Racing shirt. I'm long overdue to play Diddy Kong Racing, actually. Is this finally where I get the slab? Maybe. But no, I know what you mean. Conker's Bad Fur Day is another classic. I did that for New Year's one year. For those that weren't there for it. Yeah. Finally got back into it. Yeah, it was always kind of weird how, I guess it's not weird, but like, how Diddy Kong Racing had like the overworld, but then like Mario Kart was just like, no, we refuse to do that. No overworld in our karting game. Some of the bosses were pretty tough though, I remember. I struggled pretty hard with the octopus boss. Oh, finally got back into it. Oh, nice. Finish an 8.5 hour run through the post-game in Dragon Quest VIII. Beat the Dragon times 7. Oh, nice. That's like... Then like the Divine Dragon at the end or whatever. I totally didn't do that in my playthrough. I didn't realize till after that like I totally didn't do that. Yeah. Got all the rewards, crafted everything in the pod. Got all the stuff and things. Good job, Dudley. Paper Mario is also a good one. Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII is great. I've settled on Dragon Quest VIII. It's my favorite Dragon Quest game. When I played 11 for the first time, I thought my favorite was 11. Until I started to think about it objectively. And I realized, like, by the end of 11, I was kind of sick of it. Like, just the way that game handles, like, the end of the game is just kind of like, alright, wrap it up. But, like, I never really felt that way about Dragon Quest VIII. I still need to play 4. What's going on, Nick? Yeah, another round of rapacious chronicles. Thank you. Thank you for that. How it's never occurred to me to call this game that is mind-boggling. So I appreciate that. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. Hit her. I didn't hit her. I did not. I swung and missed there too, if it makes you feel any better. Oh, I didn't even swing. Stone slabs and the rune barrows. Oh my god, me. We'll do it. We can get through this. The rune quarter. Okay. I never played Bomberman 64. One of those first game using 3D and reconceptualized but done right. Yeah, like Mario. Yeah, that era created a lot of impact. Yeah, from transition from 2D to 3D. It's really hard to replicate that feeling I had going from Super Nintendo to N64. And having... oh my god. And having Mario 64 be that game. So I was fortunate enough to get an N64 in 1996 for Christmas. So there really wasn't a lot on the 64 yet. But like, I had Mario 64, I didn't really need a lot else. Then 2 years later, I got Banjo-Kazooie, and... it's definitely my favorite single-player game on N64. I have a hard time saying that I like it more than Mario Party 2. That has to be my, actually my favorite game for 64. But Banjo-Kazooie is classic. I was actually really close to playing it again. I was actually going to play it again. I even made the thumbnail for it. And like even was like on my Discord being like, alright, I'm gonna play Banjo-Kazooie today. But then the Nintendo Direct came out and Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound was released on Switch. And they're like, oh, by the way, it's available now. And I was like, well, shit, goddamn. I guess I'm playing that. I guess I'm playing Earthbound Beginnings. But I mean, I could bang out Banjo-Kazooie in one stream, but I'll probably do it in two next time I play it. First time I streamed it, I did it in one go. Like a 10 hour excursion. Well, yeah, by today's standards, yeah, 64 was janky, but still fun. I thought Banjo-Kazooie just kind of, like, refined the formula nicely. Then Banjo-Tooie I still like it, but it got a little big for its own good. Like, there's some points in that game where it's, like, stuff was so large that's easy to get lost. Like, certain areas. Like, Pterodactyl Land in particular. Maybe if we get the right VR game. But I haven't really used enough of it yet. I'm actually surprised VR hasn't made, like, the next step yet. There was a period a few years ago where it seemed like VR was starting to take off, but then it just never really quite kept up the momentum. Just started watching this. Oh, this morning, so I'm a couple episodes behind. How far through do you think you are? Probably about halfway through, give or take. Because it seems like there's only 160 stamps. And we're almost through our second card. There's 4 stamp cards. So I'm thinking we're about halfway done. Hey, real shit, what's going on tonight? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Red Dead 2 gave me that groundbreaking feeling, though. First time since FF7. Beating a game multiple times back to back. I've had a few people say that, like, it's really, really good. And then, like, it was all the rage, and I watched people play it, and I'm like, it looks just fine, but, like... Then I just didn't play it myself. Maybe that's a game that... I also need you to bear in mind that when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out, everybody played it. But that was, like, one of those games that was around so much that I actually got sick of it. So because of that, like... I played a bit of Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, just doing... You know, just going on rampages or whatever. So when I heard about Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm like, okay, so like Grand Theft Auto but horses. So I'm like, I'm sure it's good, but like... But I guess it's like... While that's kind of the case, it's a bit of an oversimplification. Didn't I just say that about Terraria and Minecraft? But anyway. Not at all. But I think I will eventually. I'm sure there's something useful here just waiting to be found. Been playing Breath of Fire 2. Where are you at in Breath of Fire 2? Real shit. Oh, just got to the well. Okay. That's one of the hardest parts of the game, I find. Doing that well dungeon. The terrapin in there usually whoops my ass unless I'm like super prepared. I have Oculus 2. Oh. So far there's nothing captivating. There's a few games I thought were interesting, like Duck Season. Which is like... That's one of those games that, like, if I were to explain what it actually is, it spoils it. But suffice to say that it's like a 3D... Or, I'm sorry, a VR. Like, you're basically a kid in, like, the 80s or whatever, and you're playing Duck Hunt on your TV. But things end up getting weird. And I thought it was really interesting. That was probably the most interested I was in a VR game. Hey, Douglas, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Can never go wrong with a good Western. Like, I've definitely gone on my, you know, like my Clint Eastwood kicks and stuff. Good, the bad, and the ugly. Classic. Red Dead 2 is better and different than GTA's, yeah. Yeah, and must be played to properly appreciate it. Yeah, that makes sense. Knowing what I know about you, I can say, almost guaranteed you'd be blown away by it. Yeah, you can save the villagers real shit. You just gotta... make sure you just do regular attacks to them, and only attack the face huggers. Don't attack their bodies, or else you'll actually kill them. Just be mindful of that. Good Western, thousands of employees, 8 years of development. I didn't realize the budget was that big. 500 million. By a company who knows what they're doing. Think of this morning that if I ever met the letter C, I bet he, she is basically Cyrus from the Trailer Park Boys. In that he can fuck right off. Yeah, glad I got back into it. On my phone now. Yeah, no worries, having a smoke. No, you're good, Seth Rai, don't worry about it. Took me long enough to do so. I mean, it happens. Put a game down, don't pick it up again for, you know, years in some cases. No, I have had a few people be like, no, you should play Red Dead 2. And then I was just like, yeah, no. But like I said, it's kind of like pulling teeth getting me to play like a new series. I know they've been like Red Dead Revolver and stuff. Like, I actually played that. But... and like, I was basically forced to play Nier Automata, and then I'm like, oh, this is like amazing. I can say it's like one of my all-time favorite games now. Although nowadays I like Nier Replicant more, if that makes sense. That first Nier Automata experience was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me, but then after I kind of digested both games, after I ate them, kind of settled that I like Nier Replicant more. But I feel like the games were designed in such a way that I'm supposed to like Nier Replicant more. Like, storyline-wise. I'm supposed to be, like, more relatable. But yeah, maybe I'd feel the same way about Red Dead 2. I've also heard repeatedly I should play The Witcher 3. What quests am I missing? That one... Oh yeah, Trap a Hellhound. I don't know how to do that. Let's go into the forest again. If that doesn't do it, I'll just worry about that side quest at a later date. Get your style, yeah, being into specific kinds of games and old school games. Yeah, because I'm the same. Yeah, it makes me... Yeah, that much more curious to see your reaction. I'm just kind of like an old fuddy-duddy about that, because I think a lot of these new games, if I actually played them, I'd be like, oh, this game's good. But when I'm coming up for stream ideas, like, yes, I do like to work some new games in there. But it's generally like, what's a game that I want to play and that I know something about? Because there's definitely an appeal to being, like, watching someone play a game for the first time. But I do also like to be like, okay, here's this game I know really well, and here's, like, all the secrets or whatever. There's room for both. Which, if I keep doing, like, this alternating stream schedule like I've been doing, it might be easier for me to try to work other stuff in. Witcher 3 does have nudity. Oh, yeah, because he's, like, you know, I forgot about that. That's good to know, though. And prepare accordingly. The Adlai Stevenson Secret Society, or as they like to refer to it as ass. Oh, Nier Automata is still something I haven't played. Really want to stream it. And Undertale. Oh, haven't played it or Deltarune Chapter 2 yet. Oh, I had a blast with Deltarune 1 and 2. That's like a YouTube holiday for me, like a Deltarune game coming out. That's one of those, oh, the new Deltarune's out, I'm gonna stop doing whatever I'm doing games. I didn't really use a lot of Spar in Breath of Fire 2. I guess he does have a transformation that's really good. But I don't generally use them. I tend to use Rand, Cat, Blue. All the Witcher games have nudity, but none so much as the first game. Got it. Gerard bangs everything that moves in the first game. Have any of you seen the Witcher TV show? Not quite a huge... Oh, yeah. Well, Rand's slow, but, like... He hits hard, and he has, like, basic healing, which is handy. And knowing that he's gonna go last can have strategic advantages. Can you teach me about Rand? Like, yeah, like, I just... I use him more as a healer than anything. And just knowing that, like I just said, how, knowing that he goes last can be helpful. So you don't, like, waste a heal or whatever. Red Dead 2's the next level, like a gaming experience you haven't had yet. Get nostalgic for it. If I go too long without playing it, okay. Seriously, the same feeling as playing 7 the first time. Next level. Wish I hadn't played it. Right on, so I could play it again. Alright, have a good night, Nick. Thanks for stopping in. And the letter C, as well as Cyrus, can both fuck right off. Have a good night. I don't generally use Nina because I'll get blue. So you can get the secret characters, the secret snake lady blue, after you get the whale, and I made a short about that. Blue's just way stronger than Nina. Especially if you get her as soon as possible. Cat's good though, she's super fast. Does good damage. Not a lot of defense though, is all. But yeah, Cat's usually in my rotation. Agreed, Ninja. Witcher TV is meh, okay. Henry Cavill is great as Geralt, but the structure and pacing's all over the place. Okay. The show's really more about Yennefer. Love new games. Yeah, but there's something special about visiting the classics. Yeah, brings you back. I think part of that for me is like, there's sort of a line in the sand. Because I was playing stuff up until like GameCube, PS2 era. But then I pivoted towards like focusing on wrestling. And then when I got back to gaming, it was like PS4, you know, like Xbox One era. Oh, there we go. So it was easy for me to just kind of go back and play, you know, like the old classics that I already had to begin with. I still need to actually play through Lufia 2 on my channel. How many characters are there? 9. There's like the main character, then there's Rand, Blue, I'm sorry, Rand, Nina, Cat, Sten, Bo, Blue, Spar, Jean. Whoever I missed, and did I just not even mention the hero? But yeah, there's 8. On top of the main character, there's 7 additional ones, plus Blue, who's a bonus character. I was just kind of wandering here just for shits and giggles and actually found the quest I was trying to do. Hey, Laird. Thank you for the Laird JPA. But yeah, but I'm also glad to be playing, you know, this. A new game that's, you know, tied to something old that I appreciate. God, a Hellhound. You were right. It was more fun than I expected. Yeah, Jean is terrible. Sten is quick. I don't really use a lot of Sten, but he has a transformation that makes it so enemy groupings are different. So if you're looking for a rare item or a specific enemy, it's quite helpful. Got a Hellhound, you were right, it was more fun than I thought. Fun? I'll show you fun, I'll catch one that makes yours look like a pop. Pop, pop, jolly good. Nina and Blue are white and black magic. Bow is long range. Bow's really good, but I never use them. Because they make you not use them for so long, and I'm like, I don't want to level them up. Got all these other characters. But I guess if you get like the twin bow for him too, he's pretty strong. Got all the quests? I guess so. Oh my goodness. Hi. Don't suppose you know anything about the lens bandits, do you? Those thugs down the barrows? Yeah, I saw them. Got out of there as quick as I could. Heard another group of venturers got ambushed pretty bad. Do you remember whereabouts in the barrows you saw them? There's a different bow in Breath of Fire 1, but yeah. It's a different fellow. But yes, there is another fella named Bo that uses a bow. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, right before the Pog battle. Which you don't even actually have to fight. If you just say no 3 times. It seems like a thing you have to do, but you actually don't. Excuse me. God damn. Not just a little inside, not far past the entrance. Gotta drink more. Excuse me. More like Gatorade into me. It's a little inside, not far past the entrance. Something did bother me, though. What's that? Well, when I told the guards about the gate, they swore they didn't let any bandits in. Hated the green gremlin. You mean the boss fight, or just because he was a dick? Actually destroying a town. There ain't no other entrance that I know about. How else would they have gotten in? Oh yeah, I had that stupid rampage attack. Oh. Saw a random black cat. I'm sniffing coke off camera. I wish. No, I'm just blowing my nose off camera. Blowing my... No, but like, seriously. If I'm being honest, I would totally understand if people think I'm coked up. It's like, you stream a lot, how do you do that? Wish I had Coke. Or Pepsi. Hardest boss battle in Breath of Fire 1. The hell's it? Moat? Not Moat. Some butterfly enemy. It's not even a butterfly. There's some enemy later in the game where you have to go in, like, a dream world and fight it. And if you don't know what to do, you can't kill it. Probably that fight. Yeah, Jade too. Just because he's so tanky. Harv pulling an Amber Heard. What do you mean, like taking a shit on the bed in court? What Amber Heard do now? Yeah, it's a puzzle. It's not coke, it's meth. Yeah. I'm actually snorting marijuana, is what I'm snorting. Where am I going? I'm all mixed up. Oh, I need to rest. Yeah, Mo turns into a butterfly. Oh my goodness. No, she blew her nose with a napkin and cord, but but it looked like as if she was doing a bump of that Bam Bam. Saving. One more time. Okay, so I didn't have to, like, just rest. I guess we just need to find the right person to speak with. But I've just been super congested today. I don't know what my problem is. But I did also turn the heater on, which is blowing more dust in the air, which isn't helping. Is St. John getting as bad as for drugs as Moncton is? There's definitely areas that are crack heavy. Guessing it's a province-wide problem. Yeah, affecting major areas. Yeah, there's definitely, like, crack districts around. You know, like fentanyl, all that fun stuff. I'll kill you. Another black cat about 8 years ago named Anarchy. Looked just like Chaos, but younger. But moved to Ottawa and ran off. Oh, the day I had to move. Left them with my friends there. Oh, why does Karn turn into 3 characters? I mean, his fusions are really strong, but I do see how, like, it sort of trivializes having all these extra characters if they expect you to fuse them with Karn all the time. Oh, excuse me. Heard he came back a couple times, but then stopped coming back because he knew I was going. Oh. Yeah, as if I would ever. Yeah, so lucky to see him again. Yeah, I wish I could, though. Yeah, I get that. Listen. Yeah, I bet Chaos does too. Yeah, like a bro. Yeah, like cats will sometimes seem like they absolutely hate each other, but like. But then you'll like see them sleeping next to each other. It's like you can't hate each other too much. Yeah. Growing up, it wasn't that big of a problem, yeah. But apparently now, yeah, cracked out people everywhere, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, we had one town homeless guy growing up, Eddie. I'm not having an easy time finding whatever I'm supposed to do here. Ask about bandits, yeah, but I can't talk to anyone, though. Is the problem. Oh, there we go. Got a nice pop out of my neck. Got a nice soda out of my vertebrae in my neck. You give me gas now? Well, I mean, gas is really expensive right now, so... So, you're welcome. You're an adventurer, right? Ooh, to you. Sure am. How much for your service as an escort? Depends what you mean by that. What do you need an escort for? To catch a ghost in the woods? Right, yeah. Yeah, it just alludes, yeah, to a larger drug problem in general. Slept together, clean one another, yeah, fought a bit too. Until I take the black cat home. Yeah, if it were a stray, yeah. Might keep an eye out for him now. Yeah, if he's, you know, looking for a home. Yeah, it's like he gave you gold. To catch a ghost in the woods. No such thing as ghosts. But I saw it. In the woods last night. There was a fireball-looking thing moving around. It must have been a ghost. A fireball in the woods. Sure about this. Of course I'm sure. I saw when I got up to pee. Gave me such a fright I didn't make it to the toilet in time. What do you say? Will you help me catch it? Need I remind you the forest is strictly off limits? Oh crap, the acting mayor, run! No, chillin'. Boys will be boys, I suppose. Still wonder if his tail had any truth to it. He didn't have a tail. You want to go to the forest and see for ourselves? We got lots of burping and farting in the chat. Must be all the lard being eaten. Yeah, when there's something strange in the nearby woods. Who are you gonna call? CJ? Doesn't have the same ring to it. I was sniffing around the trash. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to spot a stray cat when you can count the ribs from across the street. Yeah, I bet he was looking for some noms. Yeah, didn't look too look too skinny, not fat. Find a food somewhere out there. Oh, how many bandanas do I own? A fair number. I probably have, between, like, bandanas and welding caps, I probably have, like, 12 unique ones. But I don't generally wear them out. I mostly just do it for, you know, like a stream attire. At first, it was because I was self-conscious about my bald spot. Now I don't care so much, but I do it anyway, because it's like, hey, it's showtime, I got my bandana on. I mean, it's show business, put on a show. Only 33. I have 25. Oh my goodness. Pretty beat, gonna try and lay down. Yeah, no worries, Ninja. Thanks so much for streaming tonight, good sir. Almost thought you weren't coming on tonight. I wasn't sure there for a bit either. But I made it. Like, I probably could have just went to sleep, but I'm like, I already said I was gonna go live. I can do 3 hours. Then I'll go to bed, and I'll probably feel better in the morning. Well, parents had a stray cat that lives out in the yard. But yeah, have a good one, Dudley. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. In the land of lard. Parents have a stray cat that just lives out in their yard. It's not theirs, but just hangs out in the yard all night. Growing up, there was like a barn cat. Like my grandfather, we lived at the bottom of a dead-end street. And my grandfather had a barn and it had like horses and stuff. But there's also like barn cats. And then there was this one in particular that eventually just kind of domesticated into our house. She was a tuxedo cat. Brandy was her name. She didn't really warm up to people till like pretty late in her life. Hey, thank you, JP. I mean, I kind of have, like, if I'm struggling to keep my eyes open, it's harder for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna push through this and stream anyway. But if I'm just kind of feeling weird, it's like, nah, I can stream. For a bit, anyway. I just had some business to attend to that could, you know... couldn't wait. So I figure, like, generally speaking, if I've carved in 2 days off into my schedule now, I'll try to adhere to that. I mean, I know I don't have to, but... try to. Because even if I'm not feeling like streaming, I know that if I get going, I'm usually like, alright, I'm glad I'm streaming. Like, even tonight, even though I'm like, ugh, excuse me, everybody. Ooh. Just eat some more coke. Yeah, that's the problem. Not enough cocaine. But no, seriously, I did try snorting coke once. Damn near drowned. Those fucking bubbles burn, let me tell you. I wouldn't advise it. On a more serious note, this sounds like it's going to be a joke. And it kind of was, but I shouldn't have done it. When I was in high school, one of my teachers had to leave the classroom for some reason, and I forget why. And I, for whatever reason, got it into my head to crush up some chalk and snort it. Don't do that. I just thought it'd be funny if the teacher came in to see me snoring a line of something. Don't snort chalk. For fuck's sakes, don't do that. Yes, and I did have... excuse me. I did have my power cheese. Why do I think I have a bald spot? I think I just got it from my mother's side. All the men on my mother's side have receding hairlines. Not my dad's side, though, so much. I kind of got the shitty end of the stick there. Tried to smoke catnip? How'd that treat you? Did it make you want to lay on your back and, like, play with yarn? Dear Lord, yeah. Does a number on your sinus. Snorting chalk. The teacher didn't react to it either, so, like... But I did a lot of... I did a lot of stuff in school just because I thought it would be funny. $32, I'd be very mad. Yeah. Love my hair. Yeah, like, I wasn't really happy that my hair fell out, but, like, you know, I'm over it now. Can't really do anything about it, so... I just shave my head now. Or just keep my hair short. Oh, this is the fishing area. I'm not gonna fish right now. Oh, did nothing. Oh, made my chest hurt, though. I want to say that people can eat catnip and it has, like, some sort of, like... healing property, but... Or is it catnip tea? I swear that's a thing. Can you patch it up, though? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Like, it's pretty, like... It's pretty aggressive. Like, I don't want to comb over it or anything. My hair, the longer it gets, the more curly. Ah, naturally curly from my dad's side. But, like, back when I had a full head of hair, I had, like, super straight hair. Like, just straight. Straight, thin. My hair's mostly retained its color, though. Minus the little bit of salt and pepper on, you know, on the beard here. But I just say, you know, that hair doesn't... You know, all the gray hair on the top of my head just fell out, so... I mean, I don't know, maybe there is something I can do about it, I don't put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, what did I just see? I didn't know Harv had extended past that bandana. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not just like, you know... It's not just... Let me phrase this carefully, because I was gonna say it's not empty, that's debatable, but like, there is still, like, you know, the dome up top. It's not just like a Lego man where you just click the bandana right on top. There's a bit of period of time where it's like, do you even eat? Or have legs? Like when I very first started streaming. 8-9 hour streams all the time, never stopped to grab a bite ever. I think Breath of Fire 3 was the first time I, like... No. The Mega Man... Legacy Collection stream that I did in 2017. I think that was the first stream I ate on. But it was like 9 hours in and I wanted a piece of chicken. I have a bit of gypsy blood, so I'm okay for baldness. Most of my friends my age already bald. Oh, we're in the right spot, I guess. Hell yeah, thank you, real shit. Remnants of a campfire. Bandits might be camping here. A lot of tents meant for a lot of people. None of them appear to be here at the moment, though. What should we do? We'll hide out in the bushes up there. See what we see. Right. Yeah, you could always get a hair transplant or plugs or something. Yeah, I could never be bothered. I'd rather just shave my head bald at this point, it's okay. I had my fun with long hair, so... I was more about long hair when I was a wrestler. Because it was part, like, the visual of it. Where, you know, like, someone would hit you and you'd be like, "Wah!" And, like, the hair would go flying. Or you'd, like, start the... More accurately, you'd start the fight with, like, the ponytail tight. And as the fight went on, like, it would slowly get more and more, like, undone. Then you're, like, taking hits and the hair's flying and stuff. Like, it was more for the visual of it. As much as I wanted to be a long hair guy, I think I'm more of actually a short hair guy. Or at least, like, a beard guy. But what you said at the tavern. Thank you. Yeah, or a sweet toupee. You gotta get one of those toupees that just looks like it's a ferret sitting on your head. Like, doesn't fool anybody. What did I say? Or get, like, that spray paint. Just spray paint the top of my head. You're trying to make me feel better, no? My burdens are my own. But it helped to know I'm not the only person dealing with them. Heck yeah, toupee, FTW. I hadn't issued the excavation decree. I never would have met you, or CJ, or Gokto, or any of the adventurers who would put their lives at risk to help this town. Come on, don't get all mushy on me, I was just telling it like it is. Here they come. Get a little mini... I'm actually going to turn this light off. Deal with it. They're back. Lens bandits. Don't steal my contacts. Easily 100, I'd say. Well, good thing we're going to have 100 heroes if there's 100 bandits. Practically an army. Are you telling me we're going to do an army battle right now? Because I'm into that. Let's take them by surprise. Oh, alright. Melatonin is kicking and I work at night. Oh, it's 2:44 p.m. here. Oh my goodness. Well, if you need to go to bed, Sethra, I don't blame you. Probably gotta go. Yeah, that's the plan. More Final Fantasy VII tomorrow. And then probably 2 days off. So I definitely need to actually get some rest. Or, I mean, that's what I'm gonna say anyways. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Sethra. I'll check out the Discords and stuff. I'll catch you tomorrow. Don't be reckless, the three of us against all of them. I'm not long for this stream myself. 33 each by my count. Not impossible. Very much impossible. Yeah, good night. Well, yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, in your case, Ethra. Yeah, hopefully you won't have to pay much for it. Thank you, Dudley. Woke you right back up for a well-placed to-pay pun. Had to get up for that. Yeah, also, WTF snorting chalk? Dude, that must have been... Yeah, it wasn't great. My nose bled. It was stupid. Dried my sinuses right out. Right, for real. Yeah. Well, like, since then, I have had... I've had cameras up my nose a couple of times. At least twice. Because I used to get really bad nosebleeds. Like, before the chalk snorting. But, like, there was one time that I had such a bad nosebleed at work that they sent me home. Like, there's just, like, they just leave a trail of blood behind me. But, like, they took so long to take me in to look up my nose that whatever the problem was, like, healed over. And then some years later, I got a camera shoved up my nose again, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing up there. It's like, why can't I breathe, then? Why is my breathing labored, if it's fine? Okay. Yes, but still. I think I might just have, like, small... Well, like, nose holes or whatever. Nasal passages. When am I streaming till? Probably only for, like, another 10 minutes. I'm pretty tired tonight. Yeah, I hope to see you on the morrow as well, Sethra. Getting shivers just thinking about snorting chalk. Yeah, don't do it. It was dumb when I did it. I mean, I'll at least tell you if I do something stupid. That was stupid. Very stupid. Never snorted a smoked weed laced with coke, though. Oh my goodness. That must have been a trip. No need to cause any trouble just yet. Go have a word with them. Always found that funny when it's like, lacing weed with coke. Like, what a freebie. The coke's expensive. More expensive than weed. You'll what? They do not look like the type to negotiate. Hey, Kodo. How art thou? Just watch, I know what I'm doing. Do you mind telling the rest of us? I haven't worked out all the details yet, have I? Just, shh, stay out of sight. Wait, Guru. But I think it's like kind of part of like a wrestler complex with like my streaming schedule. Like, oh, it's like, oh, I gotta be here. I know this is a bad idea. Let's go, Isha. Wait, something's not right. Getting pretty tired, yeah. Oh, how you liking it, the new Pokemon Legends Arceus? Isn't that more of like an action RPG? Like, it's not a conventional Pokemon game from what I understand. Yeah, thank you, real shit. Appreciate it. They're leaving. How'd he do that? You gonna mess with a kangaroo with a bag of holding? With a fanny pack of holding? What'd you say to them? Share with the group. Told them the reserve forces that Mayor Isha had requested from the frontier were on their way. They believed you? Without question? They left, didn't they? Well, yes. Well, whatever you did, you bought us some time. Nice one, Guru. Find that humongous lens. Humongous what? And get far away from town before they come back. If we manage that, they'll surely come after it. Leaving the town and town's folk in peace. But then you'll be in danger. Better us than them, right? Besides, looking for a lens like that since I got here. Oh, it's fun. Got a little over-leveled. Oh, went to a boss and it was level 17. Is it still, like, super easy to kill some enemies? Like in Red? Like, if you got the right matchup, it's pretty much like a one-shot? Oh my god. You don't get far as a scavenger without learning a thing or two about shaking bandits off your tail. I'll be fine. We should get back to town and give Gokto the good news. Then we have to search for that lens. Back to Outlander Lane we go. Da -da 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 -da. I guess we go back, but what if I go this way? What if? Hey, Khalif Lego Games, how you doing tonight? Okay, gotta use type advantage for the one-shots, okay. We got some worm skin, that sounds good. Oh, my bag's full. You know what that means? Gotta empty it. Let's just go back to the signpost if I'm all filled up. Alright, well... that settles that, then. Yeah, we are still working, well... we have... oh my god. We still haven't finished Soul Blazer. It is Karma Jolt's turn. I think he's gonna do... he's gonna do one in the next little while. Kind of underestimated the game's length. It's not, like, terribly long. But yeah, I think that'll be another one soon enough. But yeah, we are. It's not quite as, like, where the fuck do I go as, like, a Shining Force or, like, Terra Enigma. It's not quite that aimless if you're playing it in that format. Okay. Alright. Reached my limit. Have I ever played Rogue Legacy? You're not getting that confused with Rogue Galaxy, are you? Or is Rogue Legacy a different game? Because I played Rogue Galaxy and I didn't really like it for some reason. It didn't interest me, I don't know why. But yeah, Rogue Legacy, I don't know. What's it for? Did I even do a hard save today? I don't think I did. It's pretty reliable, though, the autosave. Just played that recently. What, Rogue Legacy or Rogue Galaxy? Oh my goodness. Oh, Rogue Legacy 2 also came out recently. No, I've never heard of either of them. What are those? Is it like a Metroidvania type of thing, or is it more like RPG, or... Ooh. Well, I feel better. Well, I'm glad that I was able to help you feel better, JPA. I'm glad I streamed after all. Because there's definitely a moment where I'm like, do I just go to bed? No. No, stream anyway. Cause like, and that's why, because it's like, I know that, like, maybe if I'm not feeling good, I can make, you know, more than, you know, one person feel better. So it's like a net gain, so... Thank you for saying that. I think it's one of the... Oh, really? One of the earliest semi-rogue games. I mean, I do like rogue games. It has a Metroidvania style, man. Okay. Rogue Legacy would make a good tag team game. Okay. After you guys finish Blazer. It's sort of a 2D action game like this. Okay. But when you die, you come back as your kid. Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. Yeah, thank you, Ian Lee. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a stream here, so... Thank you for joining me for this Eiyuden Chronicles. Eventually, I keep putting an S on the end of it. Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. There's only one Chronicle. There's not two. Or three. There's one. But tomorrow I do plan to be back on with Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it'll... Like, I want to try to stream it as early as I can muster, but I might need to have a pre-stream nap. Anyways, don't forget the lard and I'll